we're ready to roll here. Let's have some fun. The 25 of you are entered. Let's see what kind of arrangements we get. I wish there was a little countdown for the Chess 960 games, so you don't you don't overstep. So you don't overstep the 25-second thing. This was my idea. I want my knight here. I need to move my queen so I could castle kingside. So that's what I'm gunning for. Looking for this kind of stuff. Bishop d2 here, queen f2, kingside castle. That's the quick sketch. H Blue, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate the support. It's been, I believe, a record day. Thank you. Let's go with d3. This bishop can easily find some way out here. It's going to have to. Not coming out this way. It looks weird, Firefly, I know. It certainly takes some getting used to. Twitch is owned by Amazon? Yes, it is. Thank you, just JK, for the sub. Okay, let's go in for it. I think this is the right way to do it. And one nice thing is that with the F-file opened up, as soon as I castle kingside, my rook will be optimally placed. Let's recapture. Queen f2, castles. Kellis 2, thank you for the sub. Enjoy the little icon, and yeah, thank you so much for your support. Queen f2, and the emotes. I didn't know that there was a little smiley face in the upper right of the chat, where you could just select the sub emotes instead of typing them out. I was not aware of that. So I still need to get one more piece involved. I have a time edge against a frequent viewer player Terminoil. So let's see. Do you get the money from the Twitch Prime sub just like regular subs? Yes. Same thing. It's $2.50 a month. I don't know of any different. I believe that's how it runs. Let's see. So the Mint. I'm gonna get distracted. Thank you for the sub. How about I'm gonna go here, I think is best. Yeah, I feel like he'd be in the line of fire here. So the king is now going to be brought out. And now let's improve the knight. We got some checks. Maybe this in here. I think their king is in some trouble. Let's start with this check. Maybe I was a bit too fast with that. Let's go with this and then drop my bishop all the way back. Okay. How about we make a fast move? Oh, I had another check. I should have considered that. Oh, no. Let's do it now. Knight here. I have the bishop pair. Let's hang on to the bishop pair. Let's get a knight traded. This knight here could be annoying. Similarly, that could be annoying. You get the A, I get the B? Mm-hmm. I could kick him away. I have this square. Uh-huh. Alright, let's do this. If this pawn ever moves, I have this square. Let's improve the king. Let's hit this pawn. Oh. Got a pawn. I have a pawn. So I'm open to exchanges now. Let's cover this. I also have a bishop check. Let's just throw that in. Knight here. I don't want to take. I need to reposition. Let's cover this square. I'm gonna have one knight exchanged. Where's that knight going? Let's take the knight. I have the better bishop. My king could enter. He's entering. Let's box the king out first. "17 seconds. Okay, now he's going to push through. And get that pawn. 11 seconds. They're being sneaky. Oh, I thought I made the move. They're down on time. Back to tournament. Tough game, Terminoil. Thank you to Ratbrius for the donation this stream. It's also adding, your videos have helped me become a much better chess player, and thank you for your excellent chess play and accompanying commentary. Thank you for that, Rathbrius. It's a broken record, but again, I appreciate the support. Thank you for that. Okay, one game in. No one has two that I see from the first two pages. Let's see the. Okay, Sack of Sasquatch. All right, let's. Ooh, no time to waste here. We have every position's pretty unique. Yeah. Huh. Well, I think I want to start similar. Head on. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have a better spot for my knight either. He is in the corner, isn't he? Not too many options for a cornered knight. Now, yeah, I'm concerned about my bishop as well. I don't think my knight wants to go here. At the same time, this is now a window for bishop here. Because I was fearful of this move, so now I'm basically doing what you would see in like a Caro-Kann, which is getting a bishop outside of a pawn chain. So this, and then this. He's my bad bishop. So f6, he's free. Oh, and also I was thinking that this was the queen. Tell you what. I could just take. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. And then look for this move. I want to castle queenside. Similar to the last game, what happened? I had the f-file open up, and then when I castled kingside, my rook was playing. Similarly, if I could get my queen out of the way, when I castle queenside, this rook will end up here. I could go kingside as well, because this is a fine structure too. I wonder how to release the queen. A5 queen here. I don't want to weaken light squares, because this guy will give me a problem. I think this is fine. I like that I'm restricting the knight some, and my queen has a way out. Let's get my queen here. Don't want this knight to get too active, or even step foot on c5. What? I don't understand what that move's about. Let's open this up. Maybe that was a mouse slip. I don't know. My pieces are now going to fall on very nice squares. My knight will be here soon. Queenside castle. Let's keep a watchful eye over this square. I think I want to go kingside, actually. This could be annoying, and I think the most convenient defender is my king, so maybe here in just kingside castle. Let's do this. Threatening pretty devastating stuff with knight c4 now. Knight on e3. I don't think you could survive that. Yeah, I have a very good structure, ties in well with my bishop. All my pieces are soon to be playing. King will have safety. Let's go kingside. Rook here soon. This rook? Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm more inclined to go with an a4 move than I would be in an f-pawn advance. So I'll keep this rook here and occupy the open file with my f-rook. So yeah, I'll look to probe over here. This is a situation of opposite sides castling, pretty much. So I'll be looking for a4 next. Let's do it. I have about a minute edge. Okay, they're looking to break open the position. However, I could take here. And then take here. I don't want this to happen. Let's take first. And let's take... Yeah, let's take here. Because now there's going to be an issue. This knight's going to be unprotected. They're just realizing that now. Okay, I could take the rook. And I'm going to be up a full rook now. Close to it. Yeah. I don't know. My guess is that there was a... I don't know. King d2 seemed odd. I don't know. They had a question mark next to their rating. I don't know if it was related to not having enough experience with 960, because I know when I first started out I was unsure how to castle exactly, so maybe tried to pick up the king and castle or something, but it seemed a bit off. The king d2 move is what I'm getting at. Jason chess account. All right, let's focus. A new position. All right, I think I like that as a start as well. Both knights probably here. Let's see what to do with the bishops. Okay, that's a very challenging move. Now, I could probably take... Or do I hold my ground? I'm going to take and shoot for some rapid development. So, grabbing a tempo against the queen. I need to move my bishop. How about this? Yeah, I'm going to go with this move. Let's open this position up. I have a lead in development. An ever so slight lead. Can I just take? Let's take first. And then knight here. Oh, hello. I got that move. Right out of left field. Skewers. How about that? Have anything better than taking the rook? I don't think so. Now we're cooking. Pile up on that pinned piece. Castle. And everything is looking good. I think I could take away and then follow up with the c5 move. Chop. Incoming c5. Get the piece back. Still up the exchange. And a pawn. Let's take with the rook. Move forward with an attack. I could improve my knight. Let's get a flight square first. This is a desirable flight square, dark square. That queen is a bit annoying. What does white want to do? Bring the knight to c3, so let's interfere with that and improve my knight. And what more? Probably improve my queen right around here. There's nothing fancy happening. If there was a bishop here, there would be a tactic with queen takes rook, bishop here, and then rook mate. But not right now. That's not happening. Now I could force the queens up. Queen f4. Yeah, let's do that. Keep my knight in the center, I think. On queen takes queen, I'll take with the rook. What? Are they are you listening to the stream? I think that right there was an admission. My opponent was listening to the stream. Yeah, that's what that was. So instead of resigning, he was just like maybe hinting, "Hey, I'm listening. I'm listening." Knight's right here. Yeah. All right, this one should go pretty smooth. I'm prepared to castle kingside. Right now. I want to be careful. This pawn could be a bit scary. Let's go here with bishop e2 in this. Solidify my strong point in the center. I guess they're preparing that. Yeah, even so. Give some checks, maybe. All right, let's get in c4 right now. Be a little bit careful, and so I've had games where the queen gets trapped out of the blue. Ugh. You know what I'm getting at. All right, let's castle. Bishop d2, rook c1. Bishop d2. Symmetry here. Pawns, knights for both of us. King and rook. Same story. Let's put the rook opposite the queen. I don't think she could feel so comfortable here. There's no way. They're also on the same diagonal. So this is something for both a b4 advance and to support a bishop b4. This contributes, however indirect it is, to controlling the center. Let's do that. Takes here. Takes? That weakens this square. Can I make use of that? Let's take here first. If the pawn takes, I have knight f5, so they have to take with a piece most likely. You'll probably take with the knight. Well, okay. Ooh, I have knight f5. They may try to shut things down over here. I want to make sure that that's not going to happen. Let's make sure this file opens up. I want to make sure my rook d1 move is purposeful and he plays a role. Let's get my bishop on the long diagonal. I don't want to do this just yet. He could be improved. A queen on f5, maybe? She's probably close to being trapped. It's a hanging pawn structure. Well, let's do this. I have h2 covered. Maybe even go here, queen here. She has to still watch the knight, because I think I will. I could cash out. I can maybe even do stuff like this. Like right now, I could play knight to h3. That might be a move. Go with bishop takes knight as well. Don't have much time. Um, let's try that, I guess. And then I could offer a queen exchange, actually, no? Yeah, let's go for that move. Oh, I don't have much time. I gotta really focus here. Down 23 seconds. Okay, queens are off. I want some trades. Get my rook on C. The knight moves, I have this. I can take this pawn in some cases. Knight G5. This knight's out of play. Hmm. Alright, I guess I have to do that. No, I could have played here. Light square bishop exchange. I need a flight square, but no, this knight could be captured maybe. Let's do this. I caught up on the clock. Oh. Let's weaken the d4 square. Let's target this. Flight square. Knight e2. It's going to be a rat race. Okay, 23. Chase that knight away. Open up the H file. Get my rooks attacking. Okay, I could grab a pawn. And improve the king. Defend. No mates. Have 1 second. Down on time. Tough game, man. Tough game. I think we both did pretty well coordinating our pieces with that arrangement. Okay, I got white. This really gets your mind working. It must be said. It really gets your mind working. Whew. Okay, let's start with this. And I think I like this move. Opens the queen, opens the bishop. My bishop's already defended. I like these two spots for my knight. Okay. I can exchange queens whenever on my terms. Let's start with this move. I don't want to give this option open. I don't want to allow that option so soon. My bishop could already come out here. Where's this knight headed? All right. Let's get the knight here now. Let's see if they really go for this. Okay. Now I have this move, but simply block. I could castle queenside. I'm forgetting how it would end up. Can also go with this move. Should I get more development in before I do this? They're not going to castle this way. So I think this still kind of scares me some. This might be an idea somehow. Oh, if I do this, the knight could be captured. Hmm. Um. Huh. Okay, wow, I spent so much time on that move. I think this is a good reply. Yeah, good move. So let's oh, they're taking with the bishop. I wasn't expecting that. Um, let's go here. Small pawn center. Hmm. Hedgehog-like. I don't want to do this because then I have to worry about my A pawn. I need my queen around to defend H2. Can also go for this, but I think I like this move. This is more challenging though. It's a strong piece in the center. Maybe even this is an idea. No, it gives up F5. This guy cancels out the knight. I want to keep him here. Wow! Alright, let's go here. That's so weakening. Light squares. Bishop is knifing right into their position. And he's not there to watch over it. Alright, now... Alright, let's make sure I could rely upon this knight. Now maybe take here. Well, definitely if the knight takes, I have to do something about this. This pawn is pinned. This rook is unprotected, so let's queenside castle now. If all my pieces playing, I like my structure. I don't know. Whoa, 45-second. Double my time. Oh, I got the rook. That pawn was pinned. Oh, they just blundered there. I'm okay with a queen exchange. Alright, let's just take someone out. 33 seconds. Time is the biggest issue. Kick the knight and push here. Looking for mate on this diagonal. Let's do it. Threatening mate. Knight here. Could break this up though. Yeah, let's cover this square. Knight here. Okay, I have that covered. I nearly pushed here and allowed the queen to do this. Could probably grab that A pawn. I want to smash through on C6. I'm looking to sacrifice a piece. Knight on B4. I have a time edge now. Okay. Knight takes C6, incoming. And I'm hitting the queen when I do that. I'm on the queen. Knight with check. Well, I'm on the queen, but this is leading to mate. Queen right in the corner, I could pre-move. They resigned back to tournament. Yeah, I thought they played it well up until they played that B6 move. As soon as there were some weaknesses there near their king, I mean, my light square bishop that was in the corner there, his eyes lit up without question. Light square weaknesses. Okay. Alrighty. 25 minutes left in this one. We're tied here. 37 players in this one. 16 with fire. Yeah, see in the chat, instant D6. Yeah, I mean, if I'm playing, what is it, D5, I definitely want to make sure I could play D6. I mean, I'm not playing d5 to just clog up that diagonal. That's two pieces I have, trained there. I don't want it to be blocked. So what do we do here? I probably want to start the same. Yeah, he'll be developed just by moving the pawn, just as my opponent is doing. However, I think I want to stop this advance, so let's first go with the knight. Oh, there's this bishop takes pawn move that I didn't see. I didn't see it either. All right, we both had that kind of idea. I didn't do a scan at the beginning to see what's unprotected, and I should have. All right, to castle kingside, I just need to go move the bishop. To castle queenside, I just need to move the queen. This seems like a good idea. It controls so many squares from the knights. Yeah, this is a very strong pawn. I don't want them to get this break in. They could try something like this to really try and force that through, but it is wasting some time. Going for that? They are going for that? Suppose I interfere with it, though. Yeah. And we're going to take with the knight that's not as well placed. Again, want to watch out for that. So they could try for this. They're going for it. I'm leaning towards going, let's secure this pawn. This is going to hit, and I just want to be able to move my knight. I want to make sure he stays around, so... Okay, go forward. Let's try this first. Throwing a punch here, and if he's kicked, he'll go to a fine square on c6. Now, I have some concern about my bishop being blocked in by a white pawn chain, an f4, e5 structure, which is maybe being lined up right now. I could take and do this. To be careful now. Queen here? Yeah, because I don't want this square to be given up. What about capturing and then playing e5? I think I like that. There's also some possibilities here. I don't want this move to hit. Let's do this. My opponent's ready to queenside castle. I want my queen here. I want to control this knight. If I could control this knight... Okay, I could give this check now. This is good. Get to develop with tempo. And now I'm ready to castle queenside. I may want to take on f4 first. Let's see how white addresses this check with a queen block. Okay, take here. Yeah, I want to play against either an isolated pawn or a hanging pawn structure. Both are good. And right around this point, I may not want to castle queenside. If the queens are off, I may want to go to d7. I think this could be a fine home. I am preferring this? No. Well, maybe. There is a fork being... If I castle queenside, I end up in a... No. I think I should castle queenside. Yeah. If I go here, when they queenside castle, this is a threat. So now... Probably rook here. Attacking a pawn, 55 seconds. This, if I have time for it, they'll probably give my knight a boot. Where would he want to go? See how they defend this pawn, though, first. No, if the... Okay. Can I not just take that pawn for free? Let's go bishop here first. Yeah. I want to challenge this knight. 38 seconds to a minute. Bullet mode. Always a scary opponent whenever you see that question mark. You really don't know their 960 strength. He's played a good game. Evening out on time now. 35 seconds? Let's challenge that knight. I guess this is lined up. I think I could get away with taking a pawn now. I have this square covered from checks. Let's take with the pawn. Keep this covered as well. Let's recapture. Get my knight out of the way. Let's just defend. And stop this, secure my knight, chase the bishop away, improve the king. Watch out for forks. Yeah, it's going to be a time win at this point. Tough game. Tough game. Interesting arrangement. Yeah. All right, got 20 with fire. 2 up there. 20 with fire, 18 in change. Okay. What's up, Lucas Prodan in the chat? Melody Nakai. Okay. Let's try this. So be careful of this pawn. I'll defend that with knight b3. I have to be a little bit careful here. Let's go with this move first. I know where my knight belongs, pretty sure. And I think I could go here. Where is this knight going? On a bishop check, well, that's wasting some time, and I have a convenient block. I don't think he has a better spot than g3. Let's get this knight out. They've both moved, but they're both not well placed. Could use some help. Where do I want to go with my king? It seems like queenside is the most likely. Can grab some space. Can I maintain that pawn? I think so. Let's go for that. If challenged, I do have f4. Ooh, so there's a serious hole right here. I want a dark square bishop exchange. Let's move my bishop here. I feel like I'm winning. If I get a couple of moves in, like moving the rook and then I could castle queenside. Okay. This was what I wanted. A dark square bishop exchange. So now, let's put my rook... No, let's get my queen out. Here, support the pawn and address this kind of move. Can that move still be played, though? Queen here, queen takes pawn. How significant can this pawn be? I think black runs the risk of getting the queen trapped if they go pawn hunting. Here, queen f2, queen takes pawn. Some bishop move is threatening a queen trap. Oh, they're really locking it down here. Makes me think I could go kingside. Let's start with this move. No, do I castle? No. Or do I capture, I mean? No, because I don't think I could get to this weak square in time, and I want to be able to do that. Maybe this was better. There is this knight c4 move, which could be annoying. He needs to go somewhere else. Let's improve the knight. This isn't a bad move. Let's do it. I'm going to challenge my knight now. Let's go here. No, here. My knight probably wants to go here at some point. Let's just exchange in between her. Possibly. Yeah, it is possible, isn't it? Okay, let's hang on to that pawn. And my king is gonna, I'm gonna castle by hand. We're gonna maintain this pawn here. Still a good control. Their knight isn't doing anything. Let's get him here. And then on f3, less than a minute for me. Huh. Alright, let's take, because now I have this square for my knight. Let's back up. My queen's there to defend. King has a bit of a shaky position. Their knight cannot get into play easily. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to look to camp out on c5. Securing a spot for my knight. Okay, this pawn is pinned. Now I'm clearly better. Now that that queen is out of my territory. Queen exchange? Okay. Here, and then let's take. They could grab this pawn now. Whoa! They don't want this pawn. Let's just stop that knight from going anywhere. 22 seconds. Rook to a6. Inching in now. I want one rook traded. Their knight continues to struggle. Even on time. Look for g4 next. And now f5. Still f5. They have to watch out for pins. Okay. This is an issue. Let's target that pawn. Also blockade. And I could get rook to a8 in as well. I'm winning that pawn. Just come all the way back. They're down on time. Back to tournament. Got 24. That guy's still matching me. 24, 24 with fire. Someone in at 19. Terminal is in at 19 with fire. Okay. One more game, maybe two. Let's see. All right. Yeah, they could have grabbed on c3. Okay, this is... Ooh, this is the pack leader. Hang on. First move, first move, first move. Critical, critical, critical. All right, let's start with this. d4. Knight here. This is a tough arrangement. This one's tough. Oh, I could go with the fianchetto. Yeah, let's do this. I'm just eyeing up this sensitive square. I have it covered. All right. Oh, did not see that. But this shouldn't be so bad. This is, I can do this. Don't want to take with my king. I want to keep castling privilege open. I think they're realizing that this is maybe a mistake. Yeah, I think my knight is fine with this because bishop's eyes are open. c4, knight c3, kingside castle, and launch all of these pawns is my plan. I can also look to establish a knight on this square now. This should be a good strategy. I can start still with c4. I want to get castled kingside. Let's start with c4, knight c3, and then castle long. Kingside long. To be concerned about this square. This is black's right now. I don't want a light square bishop exchange. He's an important defender. b3? Knight c3, they will capture that pawn. I'll play it as a pawn sack. I'll undermine it with b3, like a Benko Gambit style. In a way, I'll get some open lines in this direction. Should I challenge that right away? I probably should. Let's do this right away. So I'll get some play from my queen and my rook, and I'm soon to have all my pieces playing. Okay, so they're just not going to capture here. I could play e3, and I probably should. Could take that knight, but no, my bishop's too valuable. Let's hang on to d4. This could be annoying. They could try to make use of this gap in my position on d3. But right around this point, even giving up an exchange, I think might not be so bad. Let's just scoop up the pawn. Do so with the knight? Yeah, let's do it with the knight. Both are interesting, actually. If they go with this, their king is really... I'm doing it for the rook purpose. On this move, I could go here. I have play for my rook. Their queen is still in the corner. Yeah. Kingside castle soon. Good structure. Bishop fits in well. Could really exaggerate this structure some with c5. Really trying to get here? Let's just get castled. Might try to target this pawn. No, I have knight to b5. Maybe I could have gone with knight to b5 right now. Alright. Where's the knight headed? Yeah, he's really just a one-move threat piece. Let's improve the queen ever so slightly. Knight to b5. Soon. Rook to c1. I have the safer king. Time is evening out. 7 minutes on the clock. Game clock. Tournament clock. Tempo. Tempo. Now I get that pawn. So this should collapse. And it's with tempo. Still. Queen has to go to one of these two. Maybe. Queen exchange. Let's get the knight away. Rook here. I want to be able to challenge that queen. She is short on squares, no doubt. My knight is unprotected. This queen seems like she's going to be trapped very soon. Just to go here. Can't survive. You should not be able to survive that. Double attack against the queen. Got everything covered. Light and dark. She's surrounded. Alright, queen is gone. Let's take the bishop. Get the knight out of my position. Trade. Get the rook next. He's in a pin. Let's take him. This was an idea. And move forward. Move forward. Forks. And there we go. It's mopping up at this point. And we'll grab a rook. The rook enter. Check. And then mate. Alright. Took him down. He is still in first, though. 28, 28, 23. I have fire. Guy in first, one that I just played, does not have fire. So if I get this next one with 5 minutes left, I gotta go fast. I have to try to get this win in. 455. He's unprotected. This is probably a good idea. Fianchetto. Let's start with this. If I did this, this is scary. Now let's go here. Okay. You're going to castle kingside right away? I could already castle. We could have both castled on our first move. 28, 28, 23, 423. To play fast, I can't use all of my time. This can't come down to like 30 seconds each. This game won't register for the tournament. This isn't any bother. I just castle and I'm defending my 7th rank squares, the key 7th rank squares. Let's go here. They're preparing to trade dark square bishops. I don't want that. Let's castle. And let's get knight on b6. I want a pawn out first, though. And I want a light square bishop exchange. Bishop f5. On this move, I have c4. On this move, okay. Let's just see if I could induce some pawn moves. Yeah, let's come back. Let's defend here. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Gotta go faster. Yeah. Rook here. Both my rooks here. Now I can move my knight at least. 248. Can only use about a minute left of my time. Okay, I'm winning a pawn. I am winning a pawn. $120. Just want some exchanges. Light square bishops off. Get that dark square bishop. 108 to 208 on the tournament clock. Can get a pawn. Major piece ending. I'm up 2 pawns. Let's give a check. Queen's off. I'm fine with. Let's keep it really simple. This should be a 1 king and pawn ending. Let's stop king here. Should be a 1 king and pawn ending. Improve the king. Okay, I'm glad they didn't go after that pawn. Let's just box out their king. They should be running out of moves soon. "45 seconds. Now I get this pass pawn. Should be able to do this. And let's just make sure the king doesn't go any further. They were being sneaky there. I was ready to do that. 1 minute, 3 seconds, and they have 38. They resigned. We did get that one in there. 32. That did it. Got that one in there. 53 seconds left, and I think that's going to be it. I'm not going to get another pairing. Okay. How many games is that? 9? 9 games. Let's have a look at this one while we wait. Sack of Sasquatch. Playing as Team White. 22 seconds before this ends. Yeah, this one isn't going to end. That's a really well-entrenched knight there. Mate on g7. Got to be careful of this stuff though, right? Queen exchange. All right. Let's get back over. That's it. All right, 32, 28, 27, 22, 45 players in this one. Let's look at page 2. 3, 4, and 5. One of my favorites. Chess 960. All right, to the 44 of you. Good games all. All right.